Hello and welcome back. This is chapter 3, the Shepherd's Treasure, and today I'm going to explain passage number 7, which is also the last passage of this chapter. Before I start the explanation part, let me tell you about the marked words. All these marked words are either objects or complement here. So let's begin the explanation of this passage now. But why do you carry such an ordinary blanket with you? Surely you are the governor of a district, the king asked. Now, the shepherd showed his best and the most precious possession, most precious thing, or his valuable, or say his wealth, all his wealth, say. And as he showed it to all, everyone was puzzled, surprised. The king was happy, the king was pleased, but at the same time he was surprised also. But why do you carry such an ordinary blanket with you? Then he asked, why do you always carry such an ordinary blanket? You can have a nice blanket, you can have an expensive blanket, because you are the governor. Surely you are the governor of a district. You are the governor of a district, and you can have such a nice blanket. You can have a lavish, or say very good quality and expensive blanket. Why do you always use or carry such an ordinary blanket with you? The king asked in this way, to which the shepherd replied with quiet dignity. And the shepherd replied to this question of the king with dignity, with proper honor. This blanket is my oldest friend. The shepherd said, this blanket is not only a blanket, but this is more than that. This is actually my oldest friend. That is, he treated the blanket as his best and the oldest friend, or the old friend. It will protect me if at any time your majesty should wish to take away my new clothes. Now he explained why he always carried the blanket with him. He said, if at any point of time you felt like taking away my post, taking away my position, say robbing me of my position, dismissing me from my post, in that case all my nice clothes would go. But even when everything is gone, at least my blanket would be with me. It will never deceive me. And that's why I always carry it with me at any point of time. At this point of time, you dismiss me from my post, what will I have with me? You take away my robes, my clothes, my nice clothes. If you take away at this point of time, I'll be without anything. And in such a case, this blanket will come to my help, come to my rescue. How pleased the king was, and how embarrassed the jealous governors became to hear the wise man's reply. The king was thoroughly pleased. The king was overwhelmed with his answer, with his reply. And at the same time, the governors, the jealous governors, were embarrassed. They were uneasy. They felt really low. They felt really bad. Now they knew that the shepherd was indeed the humblest and the wisest man in the land. And now all of them, the governors, all the jealous governors, realized that this shepherd is not ordinary shepherd. He is indeed the most humblest. Humblest means low, very you can say simple, who's ready even to bow before you at any point of time. So he was the humblest. He was always ready to fold his hands and beg before the others. Beg means to request before the others, though he was a governor. So they realized that he was the humblest and the wisest man, a man with wisdom, a man with knowledge. He was full of knowledge. The king made him the governor of a much bigger district that very day. And that very day, the same day, at the same place, the king announced that from today he is the governor of a bigger district. Some bigger district was there, and he appointed him the governor of that bigger district. So this is all for you from this chapter. Thank you.